Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now, over the past few days, I haven't been uploading enough videos. Actually, I haven't uploaded any videos. I know I started back up with Eve and I ran into a problem. After the little segment you saw me play, I tried to log back in and I still haven't logged back in, and this is several days later. Other than that, on this very same computer where I'm playing Valheim, I've loaded Destiny 2 and it didn't want to launch. I fixed it a few minutes ago and it's back to being broken again, so I have to try and fix it again on top of that. That was two of the problems. And the third is my Valheim content hasn't moved forward. I'm even going to show you where I am. My base is quite far up. It's almost done actually. I'm saying it's almost done, but it's still got a ton of work to go. Even though I'm about to put on the final pieces of the building, have my top floor made up, have my roof put up on it, the big bonfire in the center, the 4 portals to the roof section, it's still not going to be complete because I'm going to need to reinforce the roof, add a lot of items to the roof. Basically, that roof is going to cost me a ton. Let's see, I'm trying to work it out in my head. The roof of that building is actually going to be more expensive than the entire building was in terms of the resources it needs. Yeah, I'm here. Let's see what resources I have on me. I'm almost pure out. Okay, yeah, you would have seen me on Havoc's server last night. That wasn't recorded by me because I ended up having a bit of an issue. Havoc ignited my throne room. As you can see, there are 6 out of the 8 chairs in this room. So yeah, it's almost there. I need 2 more. That's another 30 iron nails. In actuality, that's not that expensive. As you can see, this is quite close to the portals. There's not much space. The whole idea is when everybody is in here, all the portals will be glowing and making noise. So this is going to be a very noisy room, to say the least. And I want to have 8 people in the room. Now, when this year goes over to the next server, both my castles will be mega. They're both going to be 6 by 6. I am not going to try and go 8 by 8 for the rooms. That will be insane. And besides that, I think I need to reinforce every single floor just to put in the ceilings. So yeah, that would be insane to a point where I'm not even willing to think of. Now, this room has started. As you can see, it has a rug. This is in the way of the fireplace. I'll show you in another room where it's already been placed in. This is what my room's format is going to be. So here's the Lux rug and here's the table. Now I still have to put in 3 items. So obviously the brazier is going to go somewhere here more than likely. Right here over this wall or on that wall, I'm not sure. But once it's in, then I'm going to put the bed. I'm going to put the throne, and that will give this nice empty feeling to the center. Then I'm going to lay out the second rug at the base of the bed and the third here as you enter. So that is going to be what each and every one of these rooms are. Now there are a total of 8 rooms in this building and all will be identical. As you can see, I've already started setting up. That one there has been done. This room hasn't yet gotten its chairs. Pine wood is very hard to keep a hold of, especially with what I am up to at the moment. You'll see when I go to the roof what I mean by what I am up to. Okay, and to the roof, this is the first of 4 portals. Now, this portal will lead you directly to the roof on the ground floor. And on the other side, there'll be another one to lead you to the other side of the roof on the top floor. From the ground floor to the top floor. Then in the middle, there's going to be 2 to lead you up to the roof. So you always will come to the roof. As you can see, there is a Lux rod exiting it. Followed by this is going to be a wolf pelt, deer rod. And when you come to the side here, sorry about that, this center is massive. It's as big as the rooms. So there's going to be a bonfire in the center. And along it will be all of the chairs to mark out my new council room. And each one will be backed by one of these portals. So 4 of them will have their backs directly to a portal. As you can see, it's still within the room allocations. No, actually, it's just outside of the room allocation. So it's within the 6. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the next portal will be, and it's going to be in the center here. So it's going to take up a lot of room. There'll be all of these chairs, there's going to be all of these rugs. This is the side which is still not yet completed. It's where I started. So once this roof goes on, everything will then be way better in terms of condition. All the roofs are in, so all of these rooms are accessible if I wanted to. Now, this is the general structure that I'm going for. I actually need to reinforce it to make it go any further if I'm correct. If I can get it to stick another ceiling, not ceiling, another 2 of these archways in, that would be unbelievably amazing, because originally I had them right here in the center. If I can get that in, then I can archway wherever I need to try and reinforce it, and that will be it. I'll have everything up here on the top. Once that is done, then the same thing will apply to this long roof over here. They are not identical in size, actually. That is 6 by 6, and this is 6.5. So yeah, so it's a little bit different in size for these walls. It's going to go all the way. You're going to get another repeat of that pattern. It's going to come in, go out. The only problem up here is a mosquito could attack me at any time. So nonetheless, this base is going to be huge. Then there will be the rest of the supports put in, the roof will come over, and that will be it for this building. Now this building is the most expensive for me at current. I've never bust this much stone on any item before. It's more than I originally thought it would, and let me show you what I mean. If you look over on this side, you see the start of one of my digging holes. That is the recent one that I'm using. There's another fireplace in here, that's how come the smoke is traveling up it. Are you kidding me? That's keto. Now, as you can see, there's another massive pit. Now, my idea for this pit is kind of ridiculous. I'm going to get the cloud berries. I'm going to tame up a ton of locks, and I'm going to throw them in, and at night when I get chased by raiding parties, I'm going to jump in here and harpoon them into me with my locks. Now, the locks are absolute beasts when it comes to shredding things. So I'm hoping that the locks will take care of all of these enemies for me. I need to go in there and check up on how many I've trapped so far. I intend to tame them all at one go. And yeah, this is still just the beginnings of this base. This base is going to be insane, to say the least. It's going to have a higher roof than the original at my first base. Obviously, my first base was pushing the limits for me at the time. I still have enough health to run around in the plains. Oh yeah, this is also going to be removed. All of these crafting tables will be taken out at the end of this entire mining operation, should I say, because it's more of a mining operation than anything else. And when I move servers, you're not going to have this pit of eternity. Where are the locks? We trapped 2 locks in here. Myself and Havoc were on last night before we jumped over to his server, and I know that we trapped 2 locks. There's a goblin. Oh no, wait, sorry. I have 3 mining holes. So this is mining hole 1. And this is mining hole 2. They should have all the locks inside it. This one isn't as large as the first one, but it should be just as full. Should have seen them. There he is. So yeah, my whole idea is going to be to tame them up. I'm going to tame up more than just one herd. I actually intend to tame up several herds worth of lux inside this mining pit basically. And once I am done, as I said, it's going to be my way of farming up goblins. There's also another part of this which is next to the Black Forest, so I also intend to sit there and trap a ton of Grey Dwarfs. So yeah, that's going to be a Grey Dwarf trap as well. So hopefully this year will be like a resource center for me all the time. If I need some black iron, just come here and pull one of them. Two is more than enough for now. This one I also tried to get him in, but I need the right angle to actually pull him in straight. Now I need to gather up tons of cloudberries. If I'm correct, it should take about 3 to 400 cloudberries, which will take quite a bit of time to gather up. I am strong enough to wander this plane, but it's better to not push my luck too far. So yeah, you're getting to see some of the behind the scenes basically of the incredible taming operation I'm planning. And let's throw this first lock in. I'm actually just going to drag that hole into the next hole once I've tamed them all up so that I have one huge pit for the locks. Obviously they are not mateable, so no matter how much I feed them, they will not mate. And that's just about it. There's no 2-star and 4-star and all of that when it comes to locks. I am more than looking forward to obliterating the goblins with them. And obviously this is just planned operation 1. There'll be another operation after this when I've worked out a better way of using the locks. Obviously I know they're going to die against the 2-stars, the 2-star Perlings that is, but I'm hoping for a little bit of a okay result. I can pick up about 70 or 80 every 2 days in this biome from where I have explored. There's still parts of this biome that's unexplored, by the way. Yeah, that's another scary thing to be noting. And this biome actually links up to a second plane, which I have never entered. After last night, I'm feeling a little bit more gutsy to explore more of the planes. And yeah, I'm getting very good with the mosquitoes. And to be honest, I've been experiencing tons of lag. Now, you might not get videos from me. I'm actually a little bit sick, right? That's the reality behind it. So videos might slow down a little bit for one or two of you guys who do tune in every single day. I'm really, really sorry for that. That's not an intended thing to happen. know, they are starting to tame. I just don't see any progress on how much it has tamed. Yeah, that one is taming up quite a bit. They have become very aggressive, to be honest. They instantly attack me the moment I'm in range. They never used to do it in the past. In the past, you could hide in a herd of lots. They only used to become aggressive if you were aggressive around them. I don't know whether it's a change in mechanic or it's the way they're supposed to be. Do you understand this? There's some things which you just don't understand. The game is in early access, so things do change. It's quite possible that there was a change made. I could jump in there and kill that scout. I just don't want to get burnt. And I'm almost ready to end the series. So when this series ends, obviously this is a wasted pit basically, but it isn't. I'm actually going to come through to my various areas. I will have the basic portals left behind. This is where I was mining most recently. As you can see, there's still a big rock for me to clear out. There's a grayling, not grayling, sorry, a pearling village just over this hill. I might go in there and destroy it because it's right on the border of the Black Forest and it's right on the border of my pit. So yeah, that is one of the things that I might be destroying in a few days. There's another 2 grayling villages, not grayling, sorry, pearling villages on the other side of this hill. There's one right there by that. Oh wait, my base is. There's one by one of the 2 stacks, and there's another one just south of my base, if I am correct. Even though I intend to tame tons of these lots, I'm still going to kill them when I see them. There's a big village which is just over that way. And I even have a portal near here, by the way. I think they are literally just a little bit behind my entrance portal to the area now. That portal is actually going to have to stay, because no matter what happens, I can't enter that base with the jumping in method. That's because I intend to make it impossible to enter. If you go out to fight, the only way to get back in is to get to a portal. I really want to go and conquer that tower. Take it away from the Farlings and pull out the totem from it. That'll give me one more totem towards my total of the totems that I need for the boss fight. as hard as the plains biome is, I'm just going to be honest about one thing. It's difficult, but once you are capable of understanding the mechanics of the major enemy types in here, oh, there's the world save coming up. Once you understand the mechanics of the enemies, they become very easy. Like when it comes to goblins, the only ones which I can't handle at the moment are 2 stars, because even though I can handle the mechanics, I like to play a little bit more on the aggressive side with them. I don't carry enough arrows to kill the 2 stars. Might be something foolish to have done, but it was quite easy to do, to say the least. That's why I did it. Okay, well saved. You would have noticed that the world save kicked in exactly at 21 minutes. So yeah, that's about it. And as I told you, I'm trying to play 3 games again at one time. It is slightly stressful to try and play 3 games. Oh yeah, we just picked this here yesterday when we were walking around. Fuck me, fuck. You can see these plants are rare right now. I've been destroying a lot of them. I don't know if they regrow. I hope they do. It's unfortunate that we can't plant every berry. I know that a lot of berries aren't plantable in reality, but this is just too inconvenient when it comes to the taming berries having to have to be naturally harvested, as you can see. All I've got to do is get out of random and then return after the aggro is on. I know this wasn't a very interesting episode, and I needed something to do. I was tired of making games because if they launch a Drake Assault, they all get. There's no way that I'm gonna save them. If this one here can fully tame, I'd be so happy. Because they don't attack each other when they tamed. So yeah, this is gonna be my boring bit of activities over the next few weeks. I hope that you all do enjoy. Videos are going to be a little bit more sporadic. Whenever I'm feeling well enough to make a video, I will. Actually, right now I'm not even feeling that good, so I can't make another shot at this video. So catch you all in the next one. Have a good day.